Jacob blesses his children. Dear friends, didn't we stop the last story till Jacob blessed his children before he died? In today's story, we will see what the blessing was. When Joseph heard that his father was ill, he took his 2 sons and brought them to Jacob. Now the eyes of Israel were dim with age, so that he could not see. So Joseph brought them near him, and he kissed and embraced them. And he said to Joseph, Now your 2 sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, who were born to you in the land of Egypt, are mine. And Joseph took them both, Ephraim in his right hand toward Israel's left, and Manasseh in his left hand toward Israel's right hand, and brought them near him. But Jacob, inspired by the Spirit of God, stretched out his right hand and laid it on the head of Ephraim, who was younger, and his left hand on Manasseh, crossing his hands. When Joseph saw this, it displeased him, and he took his father's hand to move it from Ephraim's head to Manasseh's head. But Jacob refused to change his hands, and blessed them both, but put Ephraim before Manasseh. Then Jacob called his sons together in order to tell him what will happen to them in the days to come, as well as bless them. He put the fourth-born Judah above them all, and told him that kings will be born from him, and the ruler's scepter will not depart from him. The children of Jacob were known as Israelites. And Jacob realized that his hour had come, and commanded his sons to bury him in the cave of Machpelah in the field of Ephron the Hittite, which Abraham bought from him. That was the place where Abraham and Sarah, Isaac and Rebekah, and Leah were buried. When Jacob finished commanding his sons, he drew up his feet into the bed and breathed his last. Jacob's death made everyone sad. Then Joseph commanded his servants, the physicians, to embalm his father. They embalmed him for 40 days, and the Egyptians wept for him 70 days. Then they brought Jacob's body to Canaan and buried him in the cave of Machpelah. After they had buried him, everyone returned to Egypt. When Joseph's brothers saw that their father was dead, they thought that Joseph would now take revenge on them. They asked Joseph to forgive them and told that they will be his servants. But Joseph did not intend to do any harm to them. He comforted them and said, You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, to bring it about that many people should be kept alive as they are today. So do not fear. I will provide for you and your little ones. Joseph lived 110 years, and he saw his grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Joseph, knowing that he was about to die, called his brothers and said, When God visits you and brings you up out of this land, to the land that he promised to our forefathers, take my bones from here. Then Joseph died, and they embalmed him and put him in a coffin in Egypt. With this, we come to the end of the important stories in Genesis. In the next video, we will have a brief overview of the book of Genesis, and then we will move on to the stories in the second book, Exodus. See you in the next video. God bless you.